Star Spangles will play in just a little bit. Welcome back. Our next guest returned to 24 was the biggest surprise on TV since Dawson on Dawson's Creek revealed he was gay. Say hi to 24's Sarah Clarke. Sarah? How are you? Nice to have you here. Make yourself at home. You came on a great night, Sarah. The audience, 24 fanatics. They're freaks about the show. They're fanatics. God, it's so great to have you here. I mentioned at the top, we've had Keith, we've had the whole cast on. Thank you for taking some time. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Take me back a little bit how you got the role of Nina Myers on 24.
Well, it was sort of a whirlwind. I was in New York and it was pilot season. They called me out to LA to audition, and I auditioned in the morning and was shooting in the afternoon.
How do you audition to be pure evil?
Well, now, Carson, I was not pure evil in the beginning. But yeah, it was one of those things where they had no idea where the character was going to go in the beginning.
Right.
I had to ask them, like, am I the secretary? Or like, who am I in this? And they basically showed me where I worked and who I was in charge of. And we focused on the relationships. And then throughout the season, I mean, they sort of came up with the story points. Yeah.
Season 1, you knew you were the mole 5 episodes before it was revealed? Is that sound about?
Yes.
How do you keep the secret? Because the other cast members didn't know you were the mole until that week's script came out.
Right. No, it's true. We all had bets. Like, I thought for sure it was Tony Almeida, and I was just like, it's you, Carlos. I know it is. And he's like, no. It's got to be someone, you know, more in deep. I think it's Milo. We haven't seen Milo in a while, you know.
So they didn't even know?
No one knew. And I found out, Joel Cerno, the producer, called me at home, and I was in the room with Xander, and I was just like, no, get out. No, how could it be me? And he's looking like, what's going on? And then Joel, of course, is like, you can't tell anybody, you can't tell your family, you can't tell your agent. Like, that was the big one. You can't tell your agent because...
Yeah.
And then...
well, what's your agent going to do anyway?
Well, I think they'll think, oh, well, maybe, you know, she won't be back next year. So they'll start looking for jobs or something, you know, who knows?
Do you have a hard time doing press for this show? Because it's confusing enough. All of my friends who are hot on it now bought the DVD for season 1.
Yeah.
So some friends are on season 1, some are on season 2, and some are following along the best they can now in season 3.
Right.
But like at dinner, nobody wants to hear about 24. The minute you bring it up, like, don't tell me.
No,
so you can't even talk about it. Is it difficult for you to keep the secrets of what's going to happen? And if not, can you leak something to me now?
Well, I can tell you what I wear. I mean, that's about it. You know,
yeah,
it's
the clothes is weird because whatever you commit to at the beginning of the season, you're wearing for the entire day because it takes place in a day. So did you learn anything from season 1?
I did. Well, the second season, I didn't have much choice. He's like, you're in prison. And I'm like, oh, but maybe, you know, she got creative. No, it's like prison garb. And then I got out and they made me sort of like street clothes. But then the third season, I actually had a choice to pick what I wanted, because now you're seeing the whole other side of Nina that's not restrained by government, you know, constraints, or it's not, you know, she's in jail. It's sort of this other secret side, so.
It's kind of nappy wearing the same clothes for an entire season.
Yeah, you know, I got used to it.
I'm sure you have multiple copies. I'm interested in the relationship with you and Kiefer Sutherland as it's going on now. Let me play a clip. Here is Sarah Clarke on the best show on television, 24. Take a look.
So, Jack, if we're gonna go forward with this, I have to know one thing. Are you gonna be able to forgive me for killing Terry?
If I wanted revenge, Nina, I would have killed you already. You know that. It's like I said. All I want to do is finish this deal and disappear for good.
Convince me.
What is up with the pause?
You're horrible. You really are. You're a bad, bad person.
I tried.
But a great actress.
Oh, well,
that's probably, you must get, what is people's reaction to you when they see you and they watch 24?
Well, people usually, you know, talk about how much they love the show, which is very cool. I mean, it's a big honor to be on it. And they love the character of Nina, and then they love to hate me, which is usually what comes after it. I mean, I've gotten a mixture of responses. I had one fan send me a bunch of sort of religious material because they thought I needed to, like, you know, convert back to the light.
Right. That's called a crazy person.
I know, but it had little cartoons, like they made drawings.
Yeah,
It was amusing.
You should watch out for that guy. It's just, I mean, there's so much crappy television. You know, we're inundated with all this reality, and so-and-so's on an island, and my fat, obnoxious husband-to-be, and 24 is such a great show. You must, as an actress, have a sense of pride to be on one of the few very good shows on television.
Yeah, definitely.
I agree. How's your New Year's going? You had a New Year's resolution I found very interesting.
Oh, yeah, I do.
What is it? Can we tell us?
Yeah, well, no, there's a couple, but the one that I think, we want to get a TV. I know. We don't have TV.
You don't have a TV?
Well, we have, you know, we watch movies, but we don't have a hookup, you know.
You don't have cable?
No.
So you don't even know the crappy TV shows.
No, I know.
No wonder you're not excited.
No,
you're on a
but
damn good show.
No, I started catching up in the hotel. Like, I saw some interesting shows.
Right. Can you tell me, just before you go, can you just give me, as a big fan, just one thing about the rest of season 3 and 24 that I can look forward to without giving too much away? Believe me, nobody's watching right now.
I get dirty.
You get dirty? Does Jack die at the end of the season?
I don't know that.
Do you have sex with Jack Bauer?
No. No.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll grill you off the air. Thank you so much for being here. Congratulations, it's a great show. Sarah Clarke, everybody. 24 is on Fox on Tuesdays at 9. The Star Spangles will play right after this.